Alright, hello, we are now live with our coverage on this significant severe weather phenomena. If we look near Mountain View in West Plains, Missouri right now, you can see a few tornado warnings. These are for these two semi-discrete supercells that are currently rotating. This will also be causing upwards of golf ball size hail, and that is about 1.75 inches. There is no confirm that this is on the ground, but we have to assume that it is on the ground to, take it seriously. But we're gonna start off the stream with our day one outlook.
PDS tornado watch has been issued for this entire area right here. Jeez, dude.
So we're gonna start our coverage with looking at the day one outlook for today. Now, as you can see, we have a high risk for severe weather. Now, this is only the second time in the past 30 days that there's been a high risk issue. To put into perspective how rare that is, in the entire year of 2024, there was only one high risk. We have two in a month. Alright. We're not even at peak storm season right now, so gotta take this seriously for the entire year. Alright. Now this high risk is caused by a 30% hatched tornado risk. This is for the possibility of a significant tornado outbreak taking place in Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, little parts of Illinois, and Missouri. We're seeing those very intense storms that are tornado warned by West Plains. That's only in a 10% hatched tornado risk. That means these are moving into a better and better environment, which means they could get stronger and stronger. Now, the biggest concern here is Pine Bluff and Memphis, who is both in this high risk. So you guys gotta be very, very weather aware today. We also have a 45% hatched wind risk. So this is for the chance of significant winds in Indiana, Missouri, a little bit Kentucky. We have a widespread 30% hail threat all the way from the DFW area towards Waco, Texas, all the way up to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Day 2, we have another enhanced risk for severe weather today, with the slight risk going from San Angelo, Texas, all the way up to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. This is for a 10% hatch tornado risk in the same areas we're talking about today. That's Memphis and Pine Bluff. There's also a widespread 15% wind risk. No hatched area at the moment. Could see this change later. At the moment, there's no hatched risk for that. That is for Fort DFW area all the way up to, DC, Baltimore, Harrisburg. Hail threat is that 30% hatched risk. This is mainly what that enhanced risk tomorrow is for. Now we have a hatch 15% risk all the way from Waco, San Angelo, DFW, all the way up towards West Virginia and Craigsville and Charleston. And then we have another enhanced risk for day 3. This is for, once again, Pine Bluff, Little Rock, Mountain Home. The same areas we've been talking about. Pine Bluff is not going to get a break, unfortunately. So we gotta be very, very vigilant in the next few days. And there's even more coming if we look at day 4, another enhanced risk in Pine Bluff, Shreveport, Alexandria, Jackson, all those areas. This is a day 4 enhanced risk. Gotta take this one very seriously as well. Day 5, a slight risk in Montgomery, Atlanta, Panhandle of Florida, Panama City, all those areas. And it does not look like we're looking for anything after day 5 here. So this slight risk, after slight risk, it does look like we're going to be getting a little bit of a break. Oh boy, do we got to worry about today. Because this is not going to be a good situation. This is a very densely populated area in this corridor. Lots of big cities like Memphis, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff, all those areas. So we got to stay very vigilant. We got to stay very, we got to be careful here. So let's go back to our radar view, where we have our 2 tornado warnings, three tornado warnings. One of them heading in the general direction of St. Louis, one heading towards West Plains, Winona, all those areas in Missouri. Gotta be careful right now. We got possible tornadoes heading your way. Imminent tornado threat for Winona, Missouri, West Plains, Missouri. And it's a pretty rural area, but you have Floyd, 4 Points, Berryman, Ebo. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but we have Pea Ridge Conservation Area. All this be pretty bad tonight. So, oh man, I'm really concerned with this West Plains storm. We got some very intense rotation. So we have some very intense rotation right in there, just to the south of West Plains, which is up here. So, not gonna be good. Not at all. We just got a new tornado warning from the National Weather Service. This is radar indicated rotation with our hazards being a tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This is very, very large hail. Significant hail. West Plains is now fully included in this warning in the Birch Creek Conservation Area.
Yep. New tornado warning. West Plains tornado rotation tornado warning has been extended. So we have the West Plains rotation burst tree rotation and eminence rotations. So there's 3 areas of rotation here, here, and down here. Radar kind of just swapped it out a little bit, but it's still very much visible.
We are also joined by Sheer for our coverage, as well as
Yep,
SH Gaming.
yep.
Hello, everybody.
Shut up, ads. Nobody asked.
Like,
I'm looking back at the Springfield stuff. I'm not seeing anything on the Springfield storm rotation wise. I know it's producing freaking large hail though, but good.
I like to put your attention on the storms that are now initiating into southern Arkansas, eastern Arkansas, and a lot of storms that weren't really predicted by the models in northwestern Mississippi and western Tennessee.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of this. I've been watching a lot of this initiation, especially near the Tennessee, Mississippi stuff. But I mean, there's a little bit of blips on the radar from the national radar. Oh, hello, severe warning.
So, what Sheer's talking about here is all of these little tiny blips forming supercells in northwest Mississippi. Around just south of Memphis and to the northeast of Lake Providence and Rolling Fork. You should know where Rolling Fork is. Big topic 2 years ago. But it is, Drew, Mississippi. Great town name. Love that town name for no reason whatsoever.
There's also some cells to the west, and also southern Arkansas has some blips starting to form up, and that's where I think our big supercells are going to come from, because all of that air ahead of where they are moving to the north and east is completely clear.
Oh, by the stuff near Stuttgart is what you're seeing. Was
Yeah, it's real
okay.
small right now.
Yeah, the 2 cells north of Stuttgart, and then there's another cell down here south of Stuttgart, Arkansas.
So the circles I have made are concerning areas. These will be heading towards Memphis, Jonesboro, that general area, around in between there. And continue to develop. We do have a few chasers here stationed in Memphis that we can take a look at their streams if needed. We also do have a few cameras, one by Greenville, Mississippi. We can look at real quick.
Yep.
So you can see all of those towers exploding upwards there in the background. That's what we're concerned with. Concerned about, I should say. Fortunately, we don't have any cameras in Memphis, but we do have a chaser in Memphis. We have Brett Adair in Memphis here. Still looking a bit cloudy, so we haven't had a ton of clearing, but I believe, no, he's just under a cloud right now. A lot of supercells over there. Gotta be careful of those becoming tornadic in the future as well.
I'm gonna cut you off real quickly. We do have a new tornado watch that got issued for East Central Illinois and then West Central Indiana. My bad. That just got issued as well. So this tornado watch has been extended farther north and east as well, and it's actually pushing up towards the Chicago area, the Chicago, Michigan area.
Yep, so this is right on your doorstep, Fort Wayne and Chicago, literally just outside the Chicago metro. You got a tornado watch here. Michigan City, right on the lake. You're also in this tornado watch. So everywhere far in between, if you're in this red shape that I've made, be vigilant tonight, as you will have the very real chance of several tornadoes and very intense winds mentioned by that 45.
We do have a new tornado warning extension for the
Wow.
For the supercell going towards the Somerset, South St. Louis area, Columbia, Missouri.
Whoa.
What a reflectivity signature.
Yeah, it's very
That's
strong
impressive.
reflectivity signature.
Yeah,
Unlike,
this is gonna start to become my new focus into the
yeah,
future here. So wow, that is organized.
I'd like to note that um, VTP values in southeastern Arkansas are very high.
yeah, give me just a second.
We have a new severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois, near Bloomington. This is for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, a possible tornado, and quarter-size hail. So be careful down there.
Yep. To, uh, you two are probably gonna have to take over because I gotta figure this out. I gotta tell my dad and let my uncles know this storm that is coming right towards them. The one that's going to the south side of St. Louis towards Festus, Waterloo, Arnold. They are one of my uncles are directly, if not both of them, are directly in the path of this. I forget. I know where one of them lives, I believe, and then the other ones I think near Arnold. I could be wrong, but wow, that velocity signature on the Eminence one looks pretty decent as well.
Yeah, so we gotta be careful. Like you said, Somerset, DeSoto. Icon blocked that name a little bit. Uh, Festus, Hillsborough. You know, all those areas. This is like an imminent, significant tornado threat. It's gonna become very strong, very fast. We are seeing a significant velocity signature and reflectivity signature. I mean, that is a very defined hook. If I like,
What the STP values? Sheer descent STP values
That's VTP.
or VTP I meant.
oh man,
They are, oh my gosh, dude, they're up into the 14. It's like what, 14?
yeah, it's 14, so almost maxed out here.
Holy
Parameters.
nuts, dude.
So these parameters are almost maxed out. Uh, Festus storm might be on the ground.
That is a light debris signature. It might be
Give me a
taken
second.
out.
I'm muting.
There you go. All right, so we think we have a tornado on the ground here on Floyd, Missouri, heading towards Laddie, Old Mines, Mudtown, you know, Cannon Mines, Blackwell, Somerset, DeSoto, and Festus. All of those areas, a tornado is on the ground heading your way. You can see it right there on the velocity, and it lines up perfectly with our correlation coefficient signature and our hook. So this is all lining up to be a big time tornado on the ground right now. So gotta be careful. You gotta get underground because this is a big time tornado heading on the. It's on the ground, heading right towards Somerset. I mean, the radar speaks for itself. You have the inflow heading in here, RFD coming down here. You got a tornado right in the tip of the hook. The very intense velocity signature and a clear debris ball. We got hail associated to the north as well, and we are watching for an upgrade here to a confirmed tornado warning as that debris ball is getting very much deeper. We're seeing some deep blues in there now.
On my side is a little bit contaminated, but it's still lining up. It's hard to tell, but it looks like it's on the ground. My dad's not responding to my messages, of course, because this is heading straight for. I know this is going towards what, Crystal City, something like that. I know it's going straight for Crystal City. Okay. Yeah. Wow. You can see. I think there's a slight beer starting to show on radar as well for that storm.
Oh man.
Yep. I want to take a quick look at these rotations again.
What's the hail size threshold for a PDS? Oh, we just got an upgrade. Emergency
Yeah, we
management
just went
confirmed
observed.
tornado. This is a
Yeah,
damaging
confirmed.
tornado with half dollar size hail. So if you're not in the tornado threat, you are definitely in the hail threat. And oh man, that's just a really, oh my gosh. That's a really, I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes our first PDS tornado warning of the day here. Because, oh my gosh, it's just really, it's not looking good at all. SH did mention a little bit of a B word. I do see that right there. A little bit of lower DBZ values.
Yes, it's showing.
So, oh my gosh.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta make a phone call home so my parents can relay the information to one of my uncles. They are directly in the path of this as of right now, so I will be off for just a minute here. I gotta figure this out.
Yeah, really. It'll melt.
Okay, next correlation coefficient signature, that is like really bad here. Oh my gosh, 0.5. All right, 0.5. That is significant debris. All right, that is like that's houses. You know, you see all these houses here? That is, we're seeing that right here, all right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sheer, are you seeing this velocity right now?
It hasn't updated for me yet. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing it. Oh my goodness.
Reflectivity debris ball. It's not above 60 dBz, but it's visible. This could be our PDS warning here. This is really bad. Oh my gosh. Somerset, you need to be underground. You're seeing what this tornado is doing. Old Mines, Mudtown. Oh man, it just keeps getting worse. I can't even sugarcoat it. It's getting, with each scan, it looks worse and worse. We're getting 0.4 now. This is 5.8, roughly 5.8 thousand feet in the air, and we are seeing this much debris. All right, so this is about 6,000 feet in the air, and we're seeing a ton of debris right now. Oh man, what in the...
Every single storm over here to the east in Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, southern Arkansas looks like it's going to be a supercell at this point. I have never seen this like on such a low forcing setup. Also, I will be right back.
So the storm I personally will be watching over here is the one by Tunica. You can see this icon right here from Elliot. So this one just does not look like it has good intentions. And oh boy, we gotta go back to our Somerset storm, which just keeps getting more and more intense. And oh my gosh.
All right, I'm back.
There's a
Yeah, I know. I'm watching
extremely
this.
deep debris ball here.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
well aware of this. My mom just texted one of my aunts right now because it's heading straight their direction.
no. 0.3.
Okay, severe warning.
0.3 on the CC drop. This is an incredibly
Yeah,
deep
it just
debris
upped it.
ball.
I don't know if you realized, but it did go PDS.
Oh, this is a PDS tornado warning here. We are going to now, we're gonna make our text red to show that it's not going good. We have a PDS tornado warning. All right, this is a PDS tornado warning.
If this thing holds, I would not be surprised to see a Tory out of this. In my mostly unprofessional opinion on this. Looks like I might be trying to. Yeah.
So this is a PDS tornado warning for Somerset, DeSoto, and everywhere far in between. An incredibly dangerous and violent tornado is heading your way. You can see how pronounced this signature is. As it, I mean, the debris ball keeps getting worse. I mean, it's getting worse and worse by each frame. And it's heading to a densely populated area, so there's not much I could say, but there's a lot I could show. Down south, just to the northeast of West Plains, we still have a pretty tight couplet down there for that tornado warning. Ellington, there's a couplet just to the west of you, heading northeast. And let's look at our Memphis storms, which continue to get more and more intense. I mean, Memphis is going to be a hot spot today for a lot of tornadoes. Let's go back to our PDS warning here. Oh boy.
Oh, things.
You know, this isn't just a dangerous tornado. We also have the dangerous hail to the north of the tornado, which we could see right here. This is all hail, which is showing, about half a dollar. Picture that $50 coin in your hand. That's how big the hail is, and it's falling. So you gotta. Oh my gosh.
Still got a slight rotation. Let's look at. I'm just looking back down south of Memphis. Looks like there's a couple storms with some areas of rotation, some rotation on it.
Now you might see this and think that this is rotation up here. No, that is hail contamination. So there's no rotation to the north. That is hail contamination. Our real rotation is right down here, and it's still getting more intense. So,
yep.
Somerset, and it's in a decently rural area, but you can see all these houses. That's probably hitting as we speak. Brown's Market looks to be a gas station, if you know where that is. If you're anywhere near there, okay? You need to be underground. Coleman Road, Silver Stream Road.
Yeah, it's starting to enter more populated areas, which is a big concern right now.
Rapidville, Cannon Mines, and Fertile.
I know this area well enough.
Got a new tornado warning. Where is this tornado warning?
There wasn't a new one, I don't believe. I'm
I
refreshing my
just got
radar
a
just to
new
make
one.
sure.
I just saw it.
Your stuff might be delayed then, but I just refreshed. I haven't seen a new tornado warning. Oh
Oh,
wait,
this is in
found
Illinois.
it. Yeah, Bloomington.
So Bloomington, you are
Another
now
tornado
under.
warning just east of Lincoln.
Oh my gosh.
Over Besson, Hayward, Waynesville, Wapella, and then this other one from McLean, Funks Grove, Randolph, Bloomington, Normal.
So that tornado watch was very well timed, as just a few minutes after it was issued, we have 2 tornado warnings in very densely populated areas around Normal and Bloomington, Illinois. The Central Illinois Regional Airport, Downs, all that area. New severe thunderstorm warning as well just got issued for 61-hour winds and half dollar-sized hail.
Alright, looks like the one near Somerset, Missouri, coming into Festus, Missouri, seems to have lifted. It looks like more debris fallout at the moment, or at least it's not as strong anymore. It's roping out.
So I think it is occluding right now. I think it's occluding.
Yeah, it might be trying to. Let me run a scan.
It looks like it is occluding here, so.
Yeah, it's 100% occluding. It's gonna.
That does not mean that it's not over. In fact, that means it could just be beginning. They have removed that PDS tag. It still says the tornado's on the ground. I don't believe that as much anymore. The damage has been done, unfortunately. And, this could touch back down again. Just time for Somerset and DeSoto. So if you're in the tornado warning, you gotta stay sheltered. Could touch back down just as quick as it touched down originally.
What's that one storm notification? Wow, there's a lot more initiation way farther east as well. Several more storms are firing around the Tupelo, Mississippi area.
New PDS tornado watch has just gotten issued for all those flashing areas. This includes Memphis. You just got a PDS, I believe an update to our PDS tornado watch. Now, Bowling Green area is still outside of our PDS tornado watch, but I would not be surprised if they get a tornado watch of their own in the next few hours.
Yep, I saw the MST that went out for it. Trying to see if this was like a good enough. Yeah, no dips. Several discrete storms just started firing up. Trying to watch some of these other cells down here as well. Duke radar. Duke is not really picking up on it much, but the what is it? Chattanooga, Missouri is starting to pick up on some of these storms now as it moves closer to this area where these what is it, prefrontals or whatever the heck these are, these cells are coming through. Gosh, that rotation over DeSoto still looks good. I think might be trying to cycle. I think 100% is trying to cycle.
And you can see that new hook start to form there.
Yep.
You can see the inflow band behind the
For
storm.
Tennessee, there's a storm in Tennessee that is probably about to go tornado warning. I'm just looking at
Really?
images from the twisted chat stuff for the weather stuff. There's a storm that has a gnarly hook on it.
There's a couple of them that I've been watching.
Yeah,
The
man.
one south and west of Whiteville, and the one west of Munford.
Oh yeah, there's the Whiteville and then the Munford one. Yeah, Munford. Trying to figure out what this other one is. Is this the Munford one? Your darling Clarksdale. This other one just east of Coldwater, Mississippi, also has a hook starting to be known, and then east of Como, there's also another. I think that's another hook trying to
There's a
make
lot of
itself
hooks I'm
known.
seeing by
Yeah,
Memphis.
there's like Memphis. There's a lot of storms starting to go up on near Memphis.
There's also 2 tornado warnings up in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking this. I think that's actually for two different stations. Oh yeah, Benson
What?
has a really good rotation on it. Uh, at least a hook wise. I'm guessing this other hook's kind of just embedded in the
Um.
north side of this, so I can't.
Yeah.
Isn't really off. I can't tell.
The DeSoto Somerset storm. It's heading to the final stages of its recycle. Its hook is almost fully reformed. Oh, and it just fell apart. All right.
Yeah, well, at least it's not looking as good. I'm trying to look at the next radar scan and see if it came in for me. It's still
W
there, but
timing
it's not
from
as
radar.
great.
Okay, thank you. I guess. Mississippi might actually like pop off more than we think today.
Yeah, Mississippi
Boonville,
is suspicious.
Mississippi, and northeast Mississippi. Got a little bit of rotation going on there, and pretty good storm structure.
Well, I'm looking at images that are coming through and videos that are coming through. It looks like it was a pretty decent cone.
I'm seeing those images.
Yep, pretty darn decent cone that came to the ground. Which storm has that so well defined hook? It's just dumb at that rate. Can't find it. Did we just get another? I think another tornado watch just got issued. Well, at least get out there.
Looks like it.
I'm pretty sure that's a new tornado watch that just
Yeah,
got
this
issued.
this is for southwestern Arkansas into Louisiana and
Oh,
Texas.
Louisiana extension. Yeah. This is
We're getting
wildly playing
reports
out
that
the way we expected.
Bloomington
Jeez.
tornado in Illinois might be on the ground.
It's gonna be hard to make a good note out of it. It's too contaminated to tell
Tornado warning.
if it is on the
Tennessee
ground.
tornado warning.
Tennessee with tornado warning.
Just north of Memphis.
Memphis. Give me just a second. Not a mice. Yep, there it
Yep.
is. And also a new severe watch for this other storm south of near south of what? Centerville, Tennessee. Dude, that's got a really good hook on that. Good hook echo on that. Uh, south of Olive Branch. And then this one up north, obviously, tornado warned.
So this
Wow, golf ball
storm by
size hail.
DeSoto, it's not looking as significant as it was before, but we gotta keep an eye on it as it moves northeast and across the Mississippi River. Oh,
Yeah, the one near DeSoto going towards Festus still looks like it has. At least the coloring looks good, but it's not looking as standout-ish as it was before.
The wrong.
I'm gonna put my camera on that storm by Tennessee, and I'm gonna be right back if someone wants to take over.
Yep.
There's
So,
I was looking at the mesoanalysis for the region, specifically over southern Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, and
yep.
western Tennessee, and it looks like we've got some areas of 80s over 70 dew points.
Oh my
Right where
good
the storms are
grief,
firing.
bro. Yep. Go figure. Today plays out exactly like it was forecasted. And this is what I was saying. This is why we can't get too sucked into specific things like the composite runs, whatever the heck they are. I need to remember what they are.
The CAM
It's like
models.
not even that, because like I feel like people were paying way too close attention to just the composite reflectivities instead of everything else. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what everybody was looking at, and I kind of was at that stage as well. But I was like, I'm gonna wait to see what we discuss in class today make complete sense as soon as we got into that class as we went through that analysis. We can't just get sucked in, and we have to understand the why and not be like model casters and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunately what a lot of us fell for today. Is the model casters like makes no sense. It just looks like linear slop. Well, kinematics and the isotherms were all showing otherwise, and the wind vectors is at that rate.
Wow.
I just came back to see a gnarly hook echo north of Memphis here.
Yeah, I'm going back to that.
Oh man.
Good grief. I'm actually gonna get up to Bloomington. Then they've not upgraded it yet. I don't know if that's it's on the ground or not. It's gonna be too hard to tell, unfortunately. But yeah, that's got a nasty hook on that.
DeSoto storm is not done.
Yeah, no, so Storm's definitely gonna.
I believe it's
Storm's
undergoing a
definitely gonna
cell
get.
merger right now.
Oh gosh, yep. That rotation's starting to show itself a little bit more again.
I'm gonna start putting my
Holy,
focus more on this one by Memphis, and oh my gosh, the hook.
that's what I'm thinking.
But I'm
Yep,
seeing a crazy hook, but not a crazy rotation whatsoever.
yep. And it looks like they did allow these warnings to expire.
New tornado
No
warning.
tornado warning
Yep.
for the others.
By Whiteville here.
The Whiteville cell. Yeah, it's got a brow rotation on it. It's really not showing up too much, but because it's close to the radar, it's not going to show up as well as we would kind of want to see. But whatever.
It's the tilt function.
Yeah. It's just what it beams at right now. I just happened to look back on the stream thing on my webcam. Blue skies and maybe some clouds. Starting to get clear down here. Bowling Green again. And by the way, I am using Radar Omega. Drew's using I don't know what. And
Weather
then
or
Shear's
wise weather.
using everything. And then Shear just has everything.
New tornado warning.
Yeah,
Yep, it's extension
tornado warning.
of Somerset.
Yep.
This one goes all the way to Belleville, Illinois. So this crosses the Mississippi River.
Yeah, it's gonna cross the river.
They expect it to go long track then. Oh wow, that's wrapping up very rapidly.
You've
That
got to be
that
shitting
hook
me,
north
bro.
of Memphis, man. I mean, gosh.
Yep. I'll
Oh
watch that
wow.
one. Yeah, the hook is so evident on this on the one north of Memphis.
Look at how like long the hook is on the DeSoto storm.
Give me just a second. I noticed that as well. It
Very
definitely
long.
looks like it looks like it's gonna try to wrap itself back up again.
It's like extending its arm to bring it back in.
Yeah, it's probably gonna try to do something again, which I'm hoping it doesn't, because at that rate, it's gonna hit. It's gonna come extremely close to where one of my uncles live. Okay, yeah, it's gonna go straight at it. Lovely. All right.
So Festus, Crystal City, that area.
Yep.
No, it's
One of
heading
my
right
ins.
for you, and this is an
Yep.
intensifying storm. I know. It looks like it lifted. It's gonna be all clear from
Looks
it,
like
but
it's
no, this is expected
trying
to
to.
be long tracked by the National Weather Service. So stay in your safe spots all the way in Belleville. You got probably up to or over an hour of lead time, thanks to our National Weather Service here in St. Louis.
The
So
tornado warning. I am gonna wait on that, but I'm gonna read off some of the timing here. We have Victoria about 3 minutes, so it's basically on you. Silica, Festus, Ludwig, Munson's all about 10 minutes. Crystal City about 12 minutes. I'm gonna move a little bit farther ahead into Fountain. I'm guessing that's up in Illinois at this rate, or close to Illinois. About 22 minutes. Waterloo in about 27. Gonna move ahead a little bit. Floraville in about 34 minutes. And then, holy crap, how many 43 minutes are there? Wilderman, Woodcrest in about 43 minutes. So there's a ton of lead time on this storm. They're expecting this thing to possibly do something again. And it really looks like it's going to try to drop once again. As it heads straight towards Festus, the Waterloo area. Take shelter. Don't hesitate with this. This thing has history of a very strong tornado not too long ago. Alright, we can move on to that. I think the other tornado warning was just an extension for this other cell up north. Just pretty much in Bloomington is what it looks like to me. I'm not seeing the rotation too clear, but it's because it's so close to the radar. Oh, I think I sniffed it out. I'm gonna try to.
by the way,
Just a second.
that very
Yeah.
concerning look down by Tennessee. It looks to be breaking up a little bit. So we shouldn't have to worry as far like Garland shouldn't have to worry too much, but still stay in your safe place. We don't know how long this could last. You know, they still have this going on
Yep.
for 46 more minutes, and even if you don't get a tornado on the ground, you're gonna get some, I believe, golf
Ball
ball
size.
size hail. So basically, take
Some window
it.
smashers there.
Yep. So it could cause the same amount of damage as a tornado. So still stay in your safe spots.
Yep. And it looks
Our
like the other stuff hasn't gotten reworn, even though it's like very broad rotation. That the old West Plains stuff, very broad rotation. It's not very evident anymore, but there's still a little bit. It looks like. Yeah, it's nowhere near as what it was before.
Whoa.
storms firing in northern Louisiana and eastern Texas. Honestly, we're seeing mass initiation now all over the place.
So
I
we're
feel like
approaching the
this
peak of
is
the
yeah.
system right now.
Yep.
Not even close.
No, Drew. This is. This really wasn't supposed to initiate till like another about starting about now. Just so you know. at least given from this morning. I see the initiation that you're talking about now. I believe
Yeah, this
Louisiana
is up
stuff. Yeah.
here to the south of Junction City on the border of Arkansas and Louisiana.
Okay. Yeah.
Um.
I see that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get really worried for this Festus storm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this real quickly. That's really some strong colors on it right now. And it looks like it's really trying to wrap back up again. Checking our correlation coefficient, it does not look like it's on the ground yet, but it looks like it is about there and about to produce another tornado. Again, National Weather Service has a very long lead time on this warning. Take shelter if you can. Don't be under overpasses. It's crossing major interstates like Interstate 55, Highway 3, as it comes closer to the Columbia area. That really sucks too, especially going down 55 because we're starting to get kind of close to the rush hour time, and 55 is always not the nicest, knowing from experience.
Going back up to Illinois, we have our tornado warning up there, which is concerning me for Colfax, as this broad rotation, which could quickly strengthen, is currently heading right towards downtown Colfax, Illinois.
HRRR finally agrees with itself only 3 hours before the peak. Okay, bro.
That's not. I mean, what do you expect from HRRR?
HRRR
That-
movement?
Yeah, HRRR would realistically still try to underplay that.
This is the current run that's initializing right now. This makes more sense.
Yeah, definitely still feels like it's undermining it quite a little bit. But I mean, it's HRRR. What do you expect? Especially day of events, HRRR likes to be buns sometimes.
I mean, that still looks very significant. But like, it's not what it's still not agreeing with what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
What we're seeing right now is like an overperform of that.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think the stage just gonna continue to perform more than what it already is. I mean, it already is at this rate, considering stuff initiated so much earlier than expected. Like,
Yeah,
I
this
think
is really
this started like 3 hours earlier than expected, 3 to 4 hours earlier than expected. It's just dumb.
Let's look back. I'm gonna look back at our SBC outlooks here for today, tomorrow, and Friday here. So let's start with today with our high risk of severe weather. We can see this from Pine Bluff, just southwest of Pine Bluff, all the way up towards Memphis, Jonesboro, and Morganfield and Evansville. This is driven by a 30% hatched tornado risk. And to give perspective on how rare high risks are, we've only had one in the entire year of 2024, but this year, in the past month, we've had two. So that's pretty significant. Our wind threat is also very significant. They have 45% hatched wind risk for Evansville and in Indianapolis, because of course.
Oh, my discreet.
So
okay,
that's a concern. And then our hail threat is a very, very large 30% hatch risk from the DFW area, all the way up to, once again, Indianapolis and Fort Wayne. Tomorrow, our hail threat
I'm gonna cut you off real quickly. New tornado warning has been issued. I'm trying to find where it's at.
Illinois.
Illinois. Okay, it did an update for me. Give me just a second.
So our 30% hatched
Yeah.
hail risk is over same areas we've been talking about: Pine Bluff and Memphis, Little Rock.
There it is.
Our wind threat for tomorrow will not be nearly as significant, but will be pretty significant at a 15% risk from Baltimore, D.C., Harrisburg, Lancaster, down to DFW, Waco, Eastland,
Okay.
Gainesville, and everywhere in between. Anywhere you see in that yellow area. Our tornado risk for tomorrow is also significant at a 10% hatched risk for tornadoes. Alright? This is for the majority of Arkansas, Memphis, Northwest Mississippi, and a little bit of Oklahoma and Texas. We can look at day 3 now, where we have another enhanced risk in Pine Bluff, Little Rock, Hot Springs, and the rest of Arkansas. We can look at day 4, which then we have another enhanced risk. So we have, today's a high risk, and then 3 enhanced risks in a row. This is for Dixie Alley. Alright, so that's for the Dixie Alley area, and then there's a slight risk, which is basically the aftermath of that in Alabama, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle.
Yep, and this is all just because this cold front's gonna eventually just stop and stall out. Since we have a ridge off, is it off the coast? I'm gonna hold that thought. I was just looking at that too. Just east of Centerville. I was just looking at that. I was like, that might be some rotation, and like, not long later, just went tornado warned. So is that for Ironton, near Farmington? Yeah. Okay.
Man, this
Is
Festus structure, I mean, it's kind of odd. I mean, you have this
It is
insanely long hook, and you know
Like,
it's
that's just
trying to
like-
rotate, but it's not
It's just like,
working too much.
then it's just unnaturally long for absolutely no reason. Like, bruh. Is that VTP? Okay. Your VTP values have gone up still. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but there's still a lot of stuff going on. I know more severe warnings have been issued. I'm getting lost in that a little bit, but that's all old. I know there's been severe thunderstorm warnings issued for winds and kind of large hail and some large hail as well. At least for this 160 mile an hour winds and quarter size hail. There's been others that are having hail sizes that are larger than that. We're gonna come down to Mississippi here. Tennessee. My bad. Never mind. Hold that thought. West Plains, south of West Plains, a new tornado warning has been issued. And this little bit of stuff, there's a kink in this little bit of a line here that's prompted this tornado warning. So there has been rotation indicated within this area. Trying to match my stuff here within this area right there. Take your shelters as needed. Don't be getting under any overpasses. It's not a good spot to be. Just makes things worse. And I'm gonna come back to the Mississippi stuff. Tennessee. I meant. Gosh, I'm gonna crash out, bro. hook is still there on the one cell north of Covington, and it's been on and off with how it's been looking. And then this one, I don't know what this, whatever the heck that is.
Festus Storm is, I mean, it's honestly weird. It's very weird in a lot of ways. But we're looking back at West Plains, and I'm seeing a rotation by Van Buren that's most likely going to get tornado warned within the next few minutes here. This is just to west of Van Buren and east of Winona. It's going to be something like that.
West Plains, I'm seeing.
You might want to look at Brett Adair's feed. He's looking at that Covington storm, and a drone.
New tornado warning has been issued. That did not come through for me. Which storm was it again?
Covington.
Give me just a second. The West Plains, obviously tornado warning. That's written that. Okay, so for this tiny cell west of Forest City near going over Cotton Plant, there has been rotation indicated. That might be like a that might be like a low precipitation cell.
Yeah.
Might.
Okay. All right, you got tail forming now. Is it forming a new one?
Can't tell. Side lobe velocities, it looks like to me. 'Cause it's out here. Definitely got some good lightning bolts back in there. Kind of see that second shaft, that rain shaft. Baseball size hail in Itawamba. That's a good look. I gotta feel confident about going after something. Oh yeah, I feel confident about that. Yeah, that's still gonna be the storm. Look at the horizontal vorticity current there. That's what you look to get stretched to the ground. Yep.
Little guy right there said, "Let me touch it."
See, it certainly lost its wall cloud, but you hear that? Yeah. Yeah, I was just making sure. I don't want you to get hit by a baseball or anything.
Well. Ooh. Two bolts.
Lightning.
Boom, 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 boom.
What, back there?
Right here.
Straight ahead?
Off that way.
Alright, so I have word on a new tornado warning here. So we are going to look down into Arkansas by Cotton Plant. All right, we have a new tornado warning for the Cotton Plant area in Arkansas for this little baby storm and this little baby rotation. So be careful down there. And let's head back up to Festus, as it looks like we are getting a hook to form.
Can't tell if that's getting more HP or not. That. And this might still have a broad rotation on it, but I'm not seeing as much for the storm north of Whiteville, Jackson area. Back in the West Plains, still got a rotation on that.
Whoa. Alright, so we're looking at our severe storms in northeast Mississippi. We're looking at a camera from Tupelo, Mississippi. You see our severe storms, I believe on the right side over there. It could be on the left. It could be both, alright? So those are our severe thunderstorm. And oh my gosh.
Yeah, new severe warning just went out.
Tornado warnings
60 mile an hour
left and
winds
right now.
Yep.
This is insane.
2.8 kk. Yeah. The sun has not gone away in like the past 30 minutes now. It's just been out, and it's like, hold on, let me try to get a better view. You can see on my camera you can see on the windowsill camera that I have set up, just that nice little pocket of blue skies right there. So it's definitely get a bit more clearing in near the Bowling Green, Kentucky area, which is where this camera's at. I guess I'm doing Subway for dinner, bro. Rotation's still there, just south. Is this the south of Iron 10? Going towards Fredericktown. That's in a weird area. The mountain lake, yeah, that's. Yeah, I think that's another area. Nah, radar's too sloppy.
By the way, that storm now to the I believe it's basically due south, yeah, to the north of Festus now. It's definitely maturing again. Its hook's becoming a lot more pronounced, so we gotta watch this. It just got updated. It's moving northeast at around 40 knots, 1 inch hail, and radar indicated tornado rotation. So, yeah.
Yep. Screw this. I'm opening up my radar just to watch for any new initiation at this rate. I'm doing, and this is my last hope at that rate to try to keep up with some of this stuff. Freaking my radar, bro. You know you're desperate when you're opening up my radar. Oh, wow. Nice little, what looks like to be a hook, near Farmer City, Illinois. Pretty well, looks like it's trying to get pretty well defined, unless that's just another. I need to run a loop on that real quickly so I can process that. That might be a merger situation. I might try to get going sooner than later. And it's still broad rotation near Colfax, Anchor, Crossley, Strawn. And that's all up in the northern area of Illinois. Go back over to the Arnold storm. Never mind.
New tornado warning.
Yeah, new tornado warning down south for this one cell. Oh, yeah, I see the hook on that.
Oh yeah, that hook is definitely there. I'm not
Yeah,
seeing
that prompted a tornado
rotation,
warning.
but so a lot of these tornado warnings are precautionary in case they rapidly spin up, which is what
No,
we've been seeing.
there's some rotation on it, but it's just so hard to make out because
And that's why I believe that
it's near
because
radar hole.
it's not an imminent tornado threat, which is what tornado warnings are for. So this is more of a precautionary threat.
No, there's rotation in there. It's a broad rotation, but there's something there. It's very hard to make out on radar. There's something there. Yeah, new scan shows it a little. Wait, no, that's the other. That's the other. Never mind. But there's definitely some there. I'm going back up to this one.
St. Louis storm is getting a lot more mature very quickly.
There's 2 rotations in this. It looks like. Yeah, there's 2 rotations. East of Arnold. From what I'm seeing, let me.
We got a confirmed tornado on the ground. We got a confirmed tornado.
Which one was confirmed?
This is the one to the northeast of Memphis. About to enter Jackson, Tennessee. About to hit the McKellar, Sipes Regional Airport.
Observed?
Yep.
I was not expecting this one to go observed. I was expecting the other one to go observed before that. Oh yeah, you can see it on the radar. Which means it's probably. Alright, sorry, I had to take care of messages. Wow, it's really hard to tell if it is even on the ground. It might have been some. It's so hard to make out down the ground, except for like maybe reflectivity showing something. And there was a update to the. I believe there was an update for the PDS watch. But I won't come back up to this fastest storm up here. There's 2 different. It looks like there might be 2 different areas of rotation. Let's see, this right here and then this up here. Oh my gosh! Stop cutting me off. Okay, that has a very, that might be HP type. So tornado warning just got extended towards.
Are you talking about the one by Illinois? In Illinois?
Yeah, I'm talking up in Illinois. That might be.
By
That might
Blue
now.
Ridge?
That might be. Yeah. Yeah, that might be HP at this rate.
You should probably explain to the viewers what HP is, because they probably don't know.
All it really means is just high precipitation. So there's just, you're not gonna see it until you're in it at that rate, because it's just wrapped by a ton of rain. So. Holy crap! Catch up, please. Thank you.
Look back at our confirmed
Shred-
tornado warning. So let's take a look here. We
Oh
can
my gosh.
see that
My leg's
rotation
about to crash.
right in there.
Yep.
And there
Okay,
is
so-
no clear and distinct correlation coefficient drop, but it is heading into the city of Jackson, Tennessee. So if you're in Jackson, Tennessee, be underground if you weren't already, alright?
There's definitely. I'm going back up to the storm now. The storm now in Columbia, north of Waterloo. There's what looks like might be 2 rotations within this now. one seems to be more embedded than the other. And if, gosh, hold up. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely two rotations on the Columbia one. Shear said he had a
I have
camera
two.
on the PDS just got updated again.
It's PDS.
The PDS watch just got
Oh.
updated again.
What?
You
Where's
observed
your
one.
camera?
I have a camera on it. It is
The Jackson camera.
Jackson camera facing due south. It'll approach here from the right side of the screen. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of rain on the lens,
Yeah.
but we should that roll through here in the next couple minutes.
Is this station stop? Oh, this camera's offline. Madison County EMA. This camera's offline. Yeah. Oh, well, Sheer just crashed out. Or someone crashed out. Actually, that might have been me.
So
might
if you're
be-
not dealing with the tornado right now in Colombia, you are definitely dealing with some significant wins by the Columbia Golf Club.
Field per rotation. This line is start. This line that has the Ironton tornado warning looks like might be trying to get a couple kinks in it, so we could see a warning come out sooner than later for any of that. I'm looking at one kink specifically over Farmington that might try to do something soon. Something we're gonna have to watch out for. The West Plains might maybe not get extended. I don't know if it will.
Look back at Brett Dare's feed. Driving. Great footage from Brett Dare. Jackson Storms is really getting his act together. If it wasn't on the ground then, it was definitely on the ground now.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Tower cam's still not getting a good view of it right now. Oh yeah. I need to be careful about broadcasting that though, because I don't know. That could get copyright struck.
I'm gonna refrain from using that footage just because of what SH mentioned.
Yeah, that's what that's why I'm being very careful about that, because I don't know stuff about broadcasts on that, but physically speaking, I shouldn't be.
Radar, there we go. Radar,
Yeah.
let's go. Jackson, Tennessee's in trouble, yo. If this intensifies, we could see a PDS or even a 220 emergency because of how densely populated it is.
Yeah, Jackson's very populated.
This thermometer just went from like a 3 to like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, no kidding.
Updated warning. Radar indicated rotation. So this tornado is not on the ground anymore, but you're still dealing with golf ball size hail, which is almost 2 inches. All right. So yeah.
Tornado warning extension for the West Plains storm. It's been
New
extended
tornado warning
towards
for Decatur, Illinois. This is for, it looks like a little bit of a
Oh, I didn't even see that warning go up.
QLCS spin up, actually.
Yep, and then the West Plains has also been extended at the same time. In rotation, going towards Wyona, Van Buren, and those areas. Completely missed this negatory one. Yeah, that is 100% QSCS warning.
Oh man. When's our next SPC update? Isn't it 0Z or something?
Should be 01. It should be
It's like 0 or 1Z.
It should be 0Z.
It might be 1Z. Let me check.
Yeah. 100Z.
I mean 1Z.
It's literally the same thing, Drew.
It is, but like you said it wrong.
No, that's how you actually.
Yeah, but,
Realistically speaking, when you're supposed to talk it, that's how you're actually supposed to pronounce it.
According to my calculations.
According to my professor, thank you very much.
Get cooked.
Either way, close to the same thing. Nobody cares about your Red Bull ad. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That southern tornado warning heading towards Holly Springs it's getting pretty intense on velocity and reflectivity here, so better be
we are
careful.
definitely about to get a new tornado warning near Bloomsdale.
Whoa!
Near Farmington.
Whoa!
Whoa, Lagfest. Hello. My laptop's crashing out over here. That looks like that's just turned to a slop storm. I don't know if we're gonna get rewarned on that. Probably will, actually. And then this storm that still has Bravo, and then the storm farther south going towards Holly Springs, Mississippi. That still got a broad rotation on it. The storm near Moscow looks like it might have a broad rotation on it too. Severe thunderstorm warning for the cell just east of that. That's over Ripley. Quarter-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Let me see if I'm missing other stuff because I know we'll probably have more initiation somewhere. Like, holy crap, some of you guys don't realize how much there's actually going on. It is just dumb at this rate.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh.
there's a couple of storms near. There's one storm near Stonewall. What's this?
There's so
Stonewall,
much happening
Louisiana.
everywhere.
Yeah, Stonewall, Louisiana. That looks like it's trying to get up and going. We'll see how that manifests. Yeah, again, you know when it's bad when you have to use my radar just to keep up with some of this stuff. And you got some more cells trying to go up in go up in Texas as well as it keeps moving northeast. And then I'm gonna move over all the way towards no, I do not want Hopkinsville radar yet. We don't need that yet. I don't even think we need that yet anymore. Yeah, if you can't tell, welcome to the mass extent of high risk really playing out how we were actually expecting this thing to go.
Which is not good.
Yeah. Which was, well, what was predicted by the National Weather Service, not so we're model casting all day today. All morning. We'll take a look back at this Degator storm. Definitely a little kink in the thing there. And there's a pretty well defined hook now for the storm going towards Paxton. Time this out as it moves No, I want to time it out. Please, thank you. Oh wow, is that actually a beer or is that radar just not caught up? That might actually be. Times out probably. It's gonna be 55 mph more than. Okay. What's that look at? Is that clear air? Is that thing on? Is that just contaminant? Is this thing actually on the ground?
Well, what storm are you looking at?
That's just contaminate. That might be contamination. The one near Paxton, Illinois. It's really hard to tell if it's contamination because radar is just being goofy right now, and it might be, but it's possible it might be on the ground. It's really hard to make out, but
Oh, I see what you're talking
factor
about.
that. Factor in that.
I think that no, I think
This
it's
and
contam.
this.
I do
It's
think
hard to tell, but it seems like it might be contamination. That's what I'm wondering if it is.
I think it's contam.
And it most likely is contamination, but there's a small chance that thing could be. Well, it could drop at any moment at this rate because it's starting to look half decent now. This is probably. This thing is not looking as much. The Degator storm is not looking as there anymore. There's still a couple kinks in the line, but we'll have to keep seeing how that plays out. Excuse me. Might need to start chugging some water soon. These two storms going towards O'Fallon, Illinois. Yeah, O'Fallon, Illinois. The rotation is not as there. It might get reworn, but the rotations are nowhere near as prominent as they were before. But they're still somewhat there. Swap. I still feel like we can get a warning out of this bonus segment here, probably for KLCS, but and I'm gonna run back down here. I need to switch radar sites. That is in a crappy area. Yeah, still, and I'm going down to Birch Tree, Wyoming.
Here's a fun fact, by the way.
Yeah.
The last time the
That's
state
true.
of Kentucky was placed in a high risk was over 13 years ago.
That's true. I think. Just wondering, was the last high risk the March 2nd, 2012?
Yep. What in the... Why is it doing that? So, since we're having a little bit of a down period, it looks like a lot of storms are weakening at the moment. We just got a tornado warning downgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning. So, seeing an increase in severe thunderstorm warnings and a decrease in tornadic risk. So, we're going to, I don't know about you, but I'm going to take a little break. So, yeah. We're back. We're back. We're back. Back. Great. So we are.
Possible severe
We
thunderstorm
are
watch.
back now. All right. W.
And I know there's another mesoscale discussion they did. Okay, so they allowed that warning to expire. They allowed the storm that had that possible that strong tornado through near St. Louis, and that warning's gone.
So
They allowed that to expire. They're about to allow this decatory storm to expire. The storm over Paxton, they allowed that one to expire, which I found a little interesting. I guess that might be for another office district in a minute.
with this downtrend of activity, we're going to take advantage of this, and we're going to hand all of my viewers off to SH and or other YouTube or TV channels covering this. So it's like Ryan Hall, Max Velocity, SH, which we're
Oh,
call
hi
it.
Sam. Sam finally got home from school. Let's just say a sig tour happened already,
So,
and it almost hit
yeah.
one of my.
We're gonna hand you guys off to him, and I'm gonna see you guys. You know, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, Friday, maybe both. You know, we'll see what happens. All right. So we're just gonna say adios. It's great to see you. See ya.